Today we have with us Professor Dr. Lieutenant Colonel Nazmul Ahsan Kalim Ullah, BNCCO, Professor Grade 1, Department of Public Administration, the University of Dhaka. Hello, sir. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
How are you, sir?
I'm very fine, thank you. Riaz, how are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm fine. So, yes, sir. So today we have a session. We are here to discuss about the relations between India and Bangladesh today. And we know the relation that is ongoing between Bangladesh and India is different than that of the relationship that was going before the 16 years we have passed across. Sir, as you know, the Human Rights Watch report has mentioned that the Indian border guard forces members are creating massive violence in Bangladesh-India border, and they are just creating trouble to the Bangladeshi citizens, against the Bangladeshi citizens. How do you see this picture?
Thank you. Well, we have a porous border. The present day border was actually demarcated by Sir Cyril Ratcliffe in 1947. And the then East Pakistan, the eastern wing of Pakistan, was created by him, demarcated by him. So the present day Bangladesh border is almost the same prototype, and after the completion of land boundary agreement between Modi and Hasina, the enclave problem has been settled finally as well. This 111 versus 54 enclaves on Rangpur division on this side of the border, and Coach Bihar, former princely state, on the other side of the border. And since we have a porous border, that's why there's no natural boundary, you see. And as a result, as Bangladesh was part of British Raj, maybe you'll find in many cases same family, they are living on two sides of the border, and maybe one family has their kitchen on this side of the border, bedroom on the other side of the border. So this is a reality. You'll have to take that into consideration. And number two, Indian government has come up with this border management plan. They've erected fence alongside the border and come up with watchtower, and with the help of Israel, they have made it impenetrable. I mean, Israelis supplied them with night vision goggles and gadgets, so the vigil is 24 hours long, and the cover of darkness is not at all hindering this vigilance anymore. And we are neighbors, and as neighbors you cannot change your neighbor. It's a common law heritage which is there, and if we adhere to international sort of standard where there is no man's land in between, so that must be respected. And we found that with the introduction of this fence and introduction of night vision gadget and goggles, this border killing has increased. The most glaring example is the death of Felani. She lost her life in a very precarious manner. And that has created a lot of uproar in Bangladesh, and BGP, former BDR, and BSF, we are having flag meetings now and then, but this border killing is continuing unabated, which is unfortunate. So we must be able to come up with a comprehensive settlement with reference to this issue, and it is crying need of the day.
And sir, from your perspective, from your point of view, could you just let us know that how do you see the Bangladesh-India relationship in the future?
Well, transit is international norm and practice, nothing wrong in that. If you can have proper border management and good neighborly relation, it's an era of connectivity. So we cannot live in isolation. And since India is almost on all sides of our border, in the west, in the north, in the east, you'll find India. Different states, of course. State of West Bengal, state of Hiltipara, state of Mizoram, state of Assam, state of Meghalaya. All these states are bordering Bangladesh, which belongs to India, you see. So, and of course, the maritime border is also there, alongside Sundarbans. And we have narrow strip of border with Myanmar. Nowadays, of course, de facto position is with the Arakan army, but except that, the rest is with India. So, this is a very important border management issue we must take into consideration.
Bangladesh and India has been sharing a long-term problem regarding the Tista River water sharing issue. So, what do you think? What are the possible solutions of this problem?
Well, there is a joint river commission with reference to Ganges water sharing. Is there as far as the treaty is concerned, we require to renew it. And other rivers such as Tista, or for that matter Feni, this must be resolved amicably. It's a long pending issue, especially the Tista one, and a complicated issue because the central government has one position and the West Bengal government, the state government, they view it in different manner. So until and unless they see eye to eye, we are in trouble.
And sir, from your perspective, from your point of view, could you just let us know that how do you see the Bangladesh-India relationship in the future?
This porous border, that's one of the most glaring sort of bone of contention, I would say. And another is our mutual dependence, in terms of water sharing, in terms of overland migration, and also in terms of exchange of goods. We have land ports. The famous one is Benapole one, another one is Burimari. So these and Akauda, for example, these are important sort of nerve centers. If we can efficiently come up with a management system that will create soothing impact on good neighborly relation. So, the perpetual continuation of Hasina regime has given rise to this type of assertion. And the time has come, we must take into consideration the new realities. After 5th of August 2024, we have an interim government which is led by Nobel laureate Professor Dr. Yunus, who took oath on 8th of August. Since then, that continuation of Hasina legacy is not there anymore. It's altogether a different ballgame, and Professor Yunus's government is not subservient like the previous one.
So, as we can see, there has been practice or a mindset among the mass people of Bangladesh. The mindset is called anti-India mindset, and this has been nurtured for a long time, but it has been too much spreaded over or expressed in the air after the July mass uprising. We believe there are some influence of some misconception, misinformation, disinformation spread over by the Indian media houses. So what do you think? So these media houses who are spreading false propaganda about Bangladesh regarding the minorities violences created in Bangladesh, how to tackle them?
Well, responsive and responsible journalism is the solution, is the answer. Disinformation gives a disservice to good neighborly relation. We, on this side of the border, should also create such an environment where proper information should be supplied, should be provided with, and counteracted with as well. So that if you go for fact check, if you are coming up with a propaganda, YOLO journalistic piece, it won't last long.
So after so many corruptions, so many brutality, so many killings, Sheikh Hasina fled away, and India is still supporting her. What do you think? Why is India supporting her? What is their vision with her?
It depends on state policy, and maybe for safeguarding their national interest, they have given refuge to her. As a Bangladeshi, I cannot speak on behalf of India. I belong to Bangladesh, so I would say that it is their national interest which prompted them to come up with this type of persuasion of pro-Hasina policy.
And from your own eyes, from your own perspective, what do you see? What are the prospects of India and Bangladesh future foreign relations?
You cannot choose your neighbor. It's fait accompli. And for the sake of better interest of both the nations, we must come up with a good neighborly relation. It's mutual and good for both the countries and the people. In order to come up with a lasting solution, we should have people-to-people relation as well, or not only state-to-state level relation.
Okay. So, are you hopeful about the efforts that are being made by our interim government, Dr. Mohammad Yunus, the international relationship, the way he is maintaining this relationship? So are you hopeful with this?
Well, our Nobel laureate state head of the government, Professor Dr. Yunus, according to me, is the best marketing man of our part of the world. He's very good in packaging as well. So before he went to China, he expressed his desire that if he could, he would opted for going to India first, then to China. But, it's a question of mutuality. Other side maybe didn't responded favorably. That's why he had no other option but to go to China first.
Indian media houses are poking Bangladesh. They are trying to bring something up. They want us to get excited. And if I name someone, Mr. Nijhum Mujumdar, he's spreading lots of false news about Bangladesh in the Indian media. So how do you see that?
Well, Nijhum is basically a Bangladeshi who is based in Britain, as far as I know. And he's quite active in social media and also in electronic media. So, as a Bangladeshi, he is sort of a person who is in diaspora. So, you cannot blame India for that. He is not an Indian national. He is our dual national, I'd say, because he has a residency in the UK too. So, it's unfortunate.
Would you love to say something to our mass audience, mass people in Bangladesh?
Well, at the end, I would say that whatever the reality is, we must have good labor relations. Both Bangladesh and India, we have common heritage, and we have Commonwealth shared values which we uphold, and we are part of Commonwealth. So we should nurture Commonwealth ethos and values in toto.
So thank you very much for being with us, sir, for your valuable time. And I hope our audience and our mass viewers have enjoyed the session with you. Dear viewers, thank you very much for being with us. We hope that you have liked this session very much and you have gathered beautiful insights regarding the beautiful relationship to nurture in the future with India. And throughout this show, you have come to learn many of beautiful aspects and advices, suggestions. Thank you very much for being with us. Thank you for your time. Stay tuned with 10 minutes fact check.